where you talk about castrating white men who sleep with black women. What's that all about?
No, I'm talking about it's a metaphor for raping our people, not only physically, but of our mind, our identity, our religion, our culture, our freedom. That's what it is. And when I say that 400 years ago, Uncle Sam went over and raped the motherland, Africa, of their people, that's what I call rape.
You know, I have trouble because I see the anger out there. I feel the anger directed at me as a white person.
You
Very
see,
specifically.
Excuse me, you see the anger, but you don't understand the anger. That's the problem.
Okay.
People don't take time. People think that, you know, the 60s that we got all the rights that we need and everything is all right. No, you can't give me a wound and just throw a Band-Aid over it. You got to heal the wound, and then we're able to stand as brothers. But by you just giving me a Band-Aid for a gunshot wound is not going to do it.
And that's metaphorical, because what you were really saying as just you giving me my alleged rights, suddenly I can't recover. Is that what you're saying?
We lost 400 years of teaching, of schooling, of any kind of knowledge of our culture. And we're right now in the process of getting that back through rap music.
Okay, Cube, let's just go forward with that. Let's just take it to the next step possible. Let's say I understand. Let's say I really do stop to understand. For us together without the anger, and how do we do that? Whites, blacks, Asians, Native Americans.
Of course, but it's most definitely on the system.
Well, forget the system for a minute, because that's like something that I can't deal with. I can deal with you as a person. I don't know what the system means.
Well, I have to deal with the system, and in most parts, the people I deal with are in the system. I'm not talking about the guy next door to me who might be a great guy. You know, I'm not angry with that person. Anybody that's down with the struggle and with what Ice Cube is trying to get out and trying to make people listen and understand our hurt, our pain, our cries, I'm down with that. But just understanding ain't enough. What are you going to do?
Well, that's the point. I mean, if we just attack, say, the system, that doesn't mean anything. But if we together say we're going to do something, then we do it. Let's go to another call. Wade from North Dakota. Wade?
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Ice Cube.
How you doing?
What's your question, Wade?
I was wondering why his lyrics are so negative, and kids don't, you know, he's explaining everything well, but when kids hear this, they don't logically sort everything out. They take it for what you said. So it's having a negative effect on them. Why don't you write positive lyrics that suggest ways to help things instead of feeding the fire of racism and everything?
Do kids take it for face value, or do you take it for face value? The kids that I run across know who I am and know what I'm talking about and is down with the struggle. The people who don't understand or don't take time to understand, they just see it for face value.
Okay. Dave from Ohio. Dave?
Yeah, I just want to say that I really like the way Cube has changed to kick out, you know, a positive message to the young black. And another thing I want to say is that my man, let my man Cube say what he got to say. Stop cutting him off. When he says something, you keep running wild with it. Let him speak. Let him say what he want to say. Cube, more power to you, man. Cleveland loves you. Peace.
Thank you.
Okay. Listen, I can't help it. I just run wild with it, too, Cube. I'm sorry. We have Sharon from Mississippi.
Oh, right. Oh, you know, I want to know what was up with, you know, like you said, you cut Cube off every time he got ready to speak. And, you know, it's like every time he got ready to say something, you'll cut him, you know, cut him short. And I want to know what was up with that. So you seem like you're putting the brother down.
I guess I'm just
like,
a bad
hey,
person.
Cube, you're doing something good, man. I want to know what was up with you and the WA. I want to know if y'all getting back together now.
Thanks for calling, Sharon.
Hopefully,
we appreciate it.
Hopefully me and NWA, we can work out our differences and become brothers, because that's the ultimate goal. But they needed chastising, just like in some cases I might need chastising. We're all growing, we're all evolving, hopefully to be a brotherhood and hopefully to become a power in America economically and socially.
All right, a power economically and socially. Are you advocating a separation of African Americans?
Not at all. I'm advocating unity. That's all I'm advocating is unity, for us to love ourselves and love each other and be able to fit into the society that we were kidnapped into.
All right, well, in summing up, how would you do that? Give us, if you could give us your philosophy.
Through rap music.
But what comes next?
That's the only way I can do it. I don't have a news station, I don't have a newspaper, and I don't have a radio station. So only way I could do it through rap music. What I have to do is break down all these hopes. See, what happens is America teaches us to want, but only throws us crumbs. And then they get mad when we fight over the crumbs.
Well, I guess what people have been asking and what I'm asking is what comes next. You lay it out there and you let people know why you're angry and what the problems are, and then what do you expect to happen?
I expect people to wake up, to people to second guess the system. The system, and the reason why you hear a lot of black kids talking about the system, how are they going to help us out the situation when they put us in the situation? So when I talk about the system, I want people to second guess it, second think it, and take up actions that if they see that the system is failing them, take up actions.
Thank you.
This is not a physical revolution, it's a mind revolution.
Thank you, Ice Cube, man
Thank you.
of rage. Thank you. Stay tuned next for comedian Dennis Leary.
Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfuckers.
The motherfucking saga continues.
Y'all motherfuckers ready for a WA? Get the fuck up!
But now, since he stepped the fuck off,
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you.
Here's what they think about you.
Here's what they think about you.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you.
Here's what they think.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you.
Fuck all y'all.
Goddamn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Used to be hard, now you just wet and soft. First you was down with the AK, and now I see you on a video with Michelin, looking like straight bozos. I saw it coming, that's why I went solo and kept on stomping. While y'all motherfuckers moved straight out of Compton. Living with the whites, one big house, and not another nigga in sight. I started off with too much cargo, dropped 4 niggas, now I'm making all the dough. White man just ruling. The niggas with attitudes, who you fooling? Y'all niggas just phony. I put that on my mama and my dead homies. Yellow boys on your team, so you're losing. Hey yo, Dre, stick to producing. Calling me owner, but you been a dick. Easy E saw your ass and went in it quick. You got jealous when I got my own company, but I'm a man and ain't nobody helping me. Trying to sound like American most. You can yell all day, but you don't come close. Cause you know I'm the one that float. You done ran 100 miles, but you still got one to go. With the LENCHMOP and y'all disgrace to CPT. Cause you get fucked out your green by a white boy with no Vaseline. The bigger the count, the bigger the pillage. Who gives a fuck about a punk ass villain? You're getting fucked real quick and easy dick. It's smelling like MC Win shit. Tried to tell you a year ago, but Willie D told me to let a hoe be a hoe. So I couldn't stop you from getting ganked. Now let's play Big Bank, take Little Bank. Tried to diss Ice Cube, it wasn't worth it cause the boomstick fits your ass so perfect. Cut my hand, now cut them balls, cause I heard you like giving up the draws. Gang bang by your manager, fella, getting money out your ass like a motherfucking ready teller. Giving up the dollar bills, now they got the villain with a purse and high heels. So don't believe what Ren say, cause he's going out like Tooth the Kid. But I got a whip for you, Toby. Used to be my homie, now you act like you don't know me. It's a case of divide and conquer, cause you let a juke break up my crew. House nigga gotta run and hide, yelling Compton nothing but you moved the riverside. So don't front. MC ran cause I remember when you drove a B210. Broke as a motherfucking joke. Let you on the scene to back up the first team. It ain't my fault. One nigga got smart and they ripping your asshole apart by taking your green. Oh yeah, the villain does get fucked with no Vaseline. I never have dinner with the president. I never have dinner with the president. I never have dinner with the president. And when I see your ass again, I'll be hesitant. Now I think you a snitch. Throw a house nigga in a ditch. Half pint bitch. Fucking your homeboys, you little maggot. Easy E turn faggot. With your manager, fella. Fucking MC Ren, Dr. Dre, and Yella. But if they were smart as me, Easy E'll be hanging from a tree with no Vaseline. Just a match and a little bit of gasoline. Light 'em up, burn 'em up, flame on. So that Jerry Curl is gone. On a permanent vacation, off a massive plantation. Heard you both got the same bank account, dumb nigga. What you thinking about? Get rid of that devil real simple. Put a bullet in his temple. Cause you can't beat a nigga for life, crew. With a white Jew telling you what to do. Pulling wolves with your stand. Now I gotta play the silence of the lambs. With a midget who's a punk too. Trying to fuck me, but I'd rather fuck you. Eric White, punk, always into something. Damn cracker, no Vaseline.
Motherfucking nose job having ass, motherfucking Jerry Curl like Ambi wearing motherfucking bitch.
Make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates, but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every